Whoops, I had just started and stopped the record button. I'm all over the place tonight. All right. So that is what is now. Oh, it's on Woburn. Oh, it says right here. Jesse, thank goodness for you, because, you know, I read that actually right before I got on the call to make sure I had my facts straight. And then I could have sworn that I saw something different that like said otherwise, but thank you so much. Yeah, it's at Woburn High School. All right. And it's at 3:30 on October 17th. All right. So it's going to be a great time. Just if you live in the area, just raise your hand if you plan on going. I'm going. Oh, good. This will be so much fun. I know some people are up in the air. That's okay. You still have plenty of time to decide. And you can get like tickets up to last minute, so it's no big deal. All right. So I can't wait for that, guys. So what we're going to do tonight now is we're going to talk about the leadership ladder. And this is something that we haven't really spent pretty much any time going over, but it's just so important that you guys are familiar with it and you learn about it. And so I'm going to be doing like a screen share with you guys tonight to kind of go over a PowerPoint slide that talks all about it so that you understand fully about the leadership ladder and what it means for you. It really is like key to your success in this business. They came out with this, corporate came out with this early in the year. I remember learning about it when I actually went to the New Leaders Conference last January. And why they came up with this is because when corporate was traveling around to all different Super Saturdays to visit top 10 coaches and the elite top 10 coaches, you know, they were hearing a lot of different questions from people in the audience. And a lot of times people were saying, you know, questions like, how do I become a premier coach? How do I become an elite coach? How do I make X amount of money each month? How do I earn enough money so that I can retire my husband? How do I make enough money so that way I can quit my full-time job or go down to part-time hours? So they had all these questions, and then they decided that what they need is they needed to design a specific outline of benchmarks for people to follow so that they could see exactly the path that they need to take with the exact actions and activities to do every single day so that they could achieve that goal that they have. And it lays it all out for you and shows you exactly what you and your organization needs to look like if you want to be able to reach those goals. So the first thing that you need to know about all this is that you need to have goals, all right, to even go anywhere with this, all right? So I know we talk a lot about goals, but it's really important that you actually have goals. They can be big goals. They could be, you know, just like 6-month goals. But you need to have some kind of a goal and you need to have it written down. So you need to think about really where you want this business to take you. Where do you see yourself in 6 months, in 1 year, in 2 years, long term? Where do you see yourself? All right. And then figure that out and write that down. And those are your goals. Once you have those goals, then you'll be able to look at this leadership ladder that I'm going to go over for you, outline, and you can kind of see where you need to be. And then it will pave the path for you. So you'll be able to follow that path and do those daily activities. And over time, you'll be able to reach those goals. But there'll be no guessing anymore. You know, you won't have to wing it. You know, a lot of times we have goals and you don't really know where to go. So this tells you specifically what to do with the path to follow. So I'm going to do a screen share with you guys right now. And let me see here. Hold on, guys. Okay, let me open up this so that it's bigger. Hold on 1 second. All right. All right, so here we go, guys. And this is for all different levels of people in this business. So this is for brand new coaches, people who have been doing this for a year, diamond coaches and above, anybody in between. So just pay attention to it and you can see where you are and then you can kind of see where you want to go. But it's so important that we go over this. So we're going to go over, so benchmark goals here. I have goals, but what does that mean? All right. So like I said, you need to have your goals figured out. Like really, where do you want to go with this business? Big goals, not just I want to hit Success Club 5. Okay. That's just one of the key components of this. All right. So where do I find it? Where do you find the leadership ladder? So you can actually log right into teambeachbody.com. Okay, you can log into your account. You can go to the coach online office And it's right in the middle of the page there where you can see your Success Club points and all that. There's a little tab right here that you can click, and it'll show you exactly what rung you are on for the leadership ladder and how that matches up to the other ones, okay? So you can see where you are on there, right in that middle box when you get to that page. All right, why is the leadership ladder important? So I wanna start off, guys, by just showing you this really quick 2-minute video that Michael Neiman from corporate did for you guys. And I'm sure that you have seen him in a lot of the videos. He's done a lot of the funny videos with Carl Deichler, and he's done a lot of the funny videos with Success Club, and he's got the action figures from his kids to kind of show you about, you know, Success Club and your organization, how it grows and volume and all that. So we're gonna start out by just watching that. Give it a second here.
Hey coaches, it's Michael, and I wanted to give you a quick overview on the leadership ladder.
Can you guys hear that?
Coach ranks like Emerald, Diamond, Star Diamond, they provide the basic framework for your business. But to complement this, we've created the leadership ladder. Now the leadership ladder is just an additional set of benchmarks built around each rank that will help coaches focus on stretch goals to build their business forward. Now, achieving these benchmarks will better position your business for stability and growth. Let me give you an example. One of the leadership ladder positions is a team leader. Now, that's a diamond coach who has grown their business to align with the benchmarks for team leaders. Now, we took a look at diamond coaches from January 2014 and said, what happened to those diamonds 10 months later? Now, those diamonds whose businesses aligned with the team leader benchmark, 63% of that class advanced in rank. Now, those diamonds whose business hadn't yet aligned with all the benchmarks of team leader, 10% of those advanced in rank. So you can see that reaching those leadership ladder benchmarks will really position your business for growth. Now, here's the good news. The knowledge and activities that you have to master in order to achieve those leadership ladder benchmarks are really no different than those that are required to reach the various coach ranks. However, the intensity of how you apply that knowledge and engage in those activities does matter, and that will help you reach the leadership ladder benchmarks. Now, for more information, check out the information on the leadership ladder page in the coach office.
All right. Whoops. Hopefully I'm doing this right. All right. So that was just a quick little overview. So as you can see from that video, it's just so critical that we focus on learning about the leadership ladder and how to get there and how to build a strong foundation for you and for your team. It's completely key. So they came up with the leadership ladder, like I said, in early 2015. It provides a path with exactly what it looks like for you to achieve your goals. So those goals that you have, those big ones that you have, this is your path, guys, to get there. It's a better measure of success than rank alone, all right? So a lot of times people focus on just the rank. You don't want to do that. If you focus on this in the leadership ladder, the rank falls into place. Over a 10-month period, as you heard in the video, 63% of diamonds who are team leaders will advance in rank versus only the 10% of those who did not meet the benchmarks. We're going to go over this in the next slide. Meeting the leadership ladder rungs for you and your coaches means that you have stability in both income and rank. So you'll be solid, you'll be stable, you won't have to worry about dropping in and out. You will be solid, you will be strong, and it will really help get you to have that stable foundation, which is what you want to have a successful and thriving business. If you want to check it out, the leadership ladder, you can just log in to teambeachbody.com, go to info and training, which is in the coach online office, news and training, and then click leadership ladder and you can check it all out. All right, so here is the leadership ladder here. So success does not mean rank, all right? So many times I feel like, you know, in this business, people get wrapped up with just rank and, you know, emerald and ruby and then diamond and star diamond, and they just get set on that rank. That's such a small piece of having a successful business. You need to think beyond that. You need to be thinking about your benchmarks in the leadership ladder and where you want to be. And when you reach one benchmark, you always want to be looking to get to the next benchmark. All right. You never want to just stay stable there. You want to keep always looking ahead to the next benchmark so that you can continue to grow, so that you get closer and closer to your goals. Then along the way, you make new goals for yourself. All right. So if you look right here, this is how it's laid out. And it's going to go over, we're going to go over every single one of these categories in the trainings, in the PowerPoint slide. So you don't need to worry about looking at all this stuff right now, but it's laid out like this. Business starter, team builder, team leader, organization leader, and executive leader. So it's broken down. There's certain categories here that you need to meet in order to be in each rung for the leadership ladder. So they go by commissions, which is how much you're making monthly. Success Club, so what's your Success Club base? It has to be Success Club 5 every single month. And then it talks about your rank. This right here, PS, means your personally sponsored coaches need to have at least one Success Club point. Your week leg volume and your personally sponsored team leaders, okay? So that doesn't come until later on, as you can see. But your week leg volume, guys, like this over time becomes key to you, because at first, everybody has a weak leg, all right? And I can go over more about this. I can send you a video about your weak leg and strong leg, but everybody's got one of each. And your goal over time, once you build yourself into a diamond, is to grow your weak leg and to grow it out. So that way you can maximize out on the amount of cycle bonus money that you will be earning. All right. It's when one leg is totally blown out and you're not balancing out the other one, where it starts to, you're not maximizing out on that cycle bonus money. And that's the money that leads to residual income over time. Now, it's a good thing to have a leg that's really strong, because that means all you have to do is grow the other side versus growing both legs. I had to grow both of my legs. All right. So you guys have only one leg that you need to grow, which is a great problem to have. All right. So we're going to go over these categories in the next PowerPoint slide here. All right. First rung in the leadership ladder. This is called a business starter. So this is your brand new coach, all right? Your brand new coach that comes on and decides they want to start coaching. Here are some of the activities that they need to be doing in order to meet this rung in the leadership ladder. All right, first thing they're going to do is they're going to sign up for Team Forever Strong's Coach Basics. That is key. They're going to launch their business on Facebook. So that means they're going to be putting up that post, letting everybody know that they are now a Team Beachbody coach. They're going to connect with people that they already know on social media, invite people to their challenge group, connect 3 people to challenge packs every month. So that means that they're going to hit Success Club. They're going to earn 5 Success Club points minimum in their first month. They're going to be doing 10 minutes of personal development a day. Listen to the weekly national wake-up calls, which are every Monday morning, 11 a.m., I think, Eastern Standard Time. There's always a recording. They're going to attend trainings and live events, go to the Super Saturday, go to Summit, and be present on the team calls. Set business hours and stick with them. So right from the get-go, when you have that new coach, I feel like this is a big mistake. People don't set the business hours. So it's so important that you sit down and help your new coaches when they come on, look at their schedule with them, what's their day like, and block out specific time that they can dedicate to the Beachbody business. And that's it. They're going to work on it during that time, and that's it. No more, no less. They're not going to be checking their phone throughout the whole entire day. They're going to do it just on their business hours. They're going to be posting workout pictures on social media, sharing recipes, or adding other value on social media. So just kind of getting out there, getting comfortable. They're going to be earning at that point, they're going to be $100 a month. All right, they're going to hit Success Club 5, and they're a coach, because when everybody signs on, that's their rank, they're a coach. All right. All right, the next rung on the leadership ladder is called a team builder. All right, most of the time, these are going to be your emerald to ruby coaches. Okay. You can also still be a diamond coach and be a team builder, and I'll explain why and how that can happen as I get further down the slide. So to be a team builder, all right, you need to be earning $250 a month. You're hitting Success Club 5. You're an emerald, and you have 2 personally sponsored coaches that are earning at least 1 Success Club point every month, just 1 point. So 2 coaches that you sign up need to get 1 Success Club point. You're going to have 200 team volume on your weak leg. And for the activities that you're going to do as a team builder, you're just going to continue with the regular coach activities from when you're a new coach. That's something that no matter what your level is in the leadership ladder, those are the key components and basics and the fundamentals that everybody does no matter what. So you're going to continue with that coach activity. You're going to develop additional relationships with people that you already know. Focus on your customers and their results. So this is really good that you can talk to them, share their results on Facebook, give them lots of praise, that kind of stuff. You're going to want to start to host your own challenge groups, sponsor new coaches and get them started right, enroll in a push group with your upline diamond or star diamond with what they're running. And we also have an emerald to diamond training that's going to be coming soon too. We have a new one that's going to be starting. So that one's going to be great. Once the Coach Basics group is done, if people are ready, they're going to jump into that. Talk about your personal development books on social media. So if you're reading something and something really sticks out in your mind and just really kind of hit home to you, just apply that and just share it and give that piece of advice or tip on social media. That's how you can add value to people. Recognize your coaches for hitting Success Club and other milestones. So for example, on our team page, I like to also recognize people for non-Beachbody related things too, like weddings, or people have babies or birthdays or races that they're in, things like that. So you want to make sure that you're doing that too on your team page. So you can be a diamond coach and still be a team builder and be on the team builder rung for the leadership ladder. If this is the case, that probably just means that you're a borderline diamond and it's nothing to be upset about or get stressed out about. It just means that you're just going to keep on doing these daily behaviors here to build up to the next rung on the leadership ladder. Okay, so you might have all of these things here. Like you might be making you might be making well over $250 a month, and you might be hitting Success Club 5 and you're an emerald, or you might even be above that. You might be a diamond, but you might not have 2 personally sponsored coaches that are getting 1 Success Club point. So if that's the case, you'll be here. You'll fall into the team builder organization. And that's okay. This is good. This gives you guys a good guideline to look at so that you can say, all right, this is where I need improvement. You'll be able to look at this and say, okay, great. Like I have all this stuff here. All right, I need to focus now on helping my coaches have success. And you can look at that way. Maybe I need to start recruiting more. All right, the next rung on the leadership ladder is a team leader. Most of the time, yes, these are for people who are diamonds and 1-star diamonds. You will be earning about $1,000 a month. You will be hitting Success Club 5. You're a diamond coach, so you're a paid diamond coach, and you have 4 personally sponsored coaches below you that are hitting Success Club, getting 1 point. All right. And your weak leg volume would be 5,000 team volume. So if you have all that criteria, you're a team leader. It's pretty exciting. That means you're solid, you're stable. You don't have to worry about dropping rank. It's not going to happen. You get a stable organization there going for you. So for these activities, you're going to just continue with your coach and your emerald activities from the previous slides. You're going to develop coach and team builders. So you want strong emeralds below you. Strong emeralds below you. So what can you do to try to help them become stronger? Start your own sneak peek or opportunity presentations. Start your own team page and training if you haven't at this point. Run your coaches through getting started right. So you want to show them the way. When you come on, it's a complete cluster. You're totally overwhelmed. You don't know where to go. You're their mentor. You have to be there to help them and guide them through. And you have to be, develop a really close bond with them so that they get started right, so that they develop that confidence. So you're going to be doing that as well. You're going to recognize your top performing coaches and run leaderboards. So if you have your own team page, you're going to be doing all that. Participate in one-on-one calls with your upline diamond or star diamond coach. Recognize and tag team members on social media. Engage and promote Success Club and Challenge Pack promotions on your team page so that everyone's aware of what's going on for that month. Message your coaches for job well done. Everyone likes the praise. Everyone likes to hear that they're doing a great job. Make them feel good, you know. Even like, for example, in the team page, if someone signs their first coach up, you know, give them a shout out on their team page. If someone is about to hit Emerald and they're halfway there, give them a shout out. If someone is like one away from hitting a big rank that they've been working on, give them a shout out. Everyone loves that. It makes them feel good and it gives them a boost of confidence. So you want to make sure that you're giving that to your coaches too. Keep doing your personal development in areas, especially where you are struggling. Don't just pick up any book because it was recommended to you. All right, pick it up, read it. If it doesn't speak to you within those first few pages and you just like, you know what, this really doesn't speak to me. You know, I'll give you an example. For example, the You Are a Badass book is really great for people who need that confidence boost. I picked it up, I started to read it, and it just wasn't for me. It wasn't the right book for me. Don't feel like you need to read the whole book. Put it down, figure out really where you need to improve, and then find a book that will help you improve in that area. All right, seeing income. This is where, guys, where you start to see your income is actually growing from cycle bonus money versus just personal challenge pack sales. So at the beginning, when you first sign up, of course, your money is all coming from commission from the challenge pack sales. You know, it has to be. Everyone goes through it. I went through it. Everybody on the team has gone through it. If you're a brand new coach, you're going through it now. Your money is going to come from the challenge pack sales, straight up commission. So over time though, specifically when you get to this level, that's when you start to earn the majority of your money is going to be from this cycle bonus money. This is the residual income money that grows for you over time. So you're not going to need to bang out so many challenge packs because your cycle bonus money is going to be pretty much your almost main source of income. And it's a beautiful thing when it gets to that point, because if you have a tough week, you know, a tough couple weeks, or if you need to go away on vacation, you don't have to worry about not getting paid. You'll get a paycheck deposited in that was more than the week from before, and you did nothing. You didn't make any sales. You didn't sign anybody up. You didn't help anybody get started on their health or fitness journey. So that is pretty cool when it gets to that point. We're going to give an example here for the 5,000 team volume, what that looks like. So that works out to basically be about, guys, like having about 56 Shakeology Home Direct orders on your week leg. So that's a mix between customers and coaches, and it's not just from you, it's from your entire downline, anybody in your downline. So you'll probably have about 5,000 team volume on your week leg when you have about 56 Shakeology Home Direct orders going out. Combination, like I said, between coaches and customers, and not just coming from you, coming from your entire downline total. So that works out to be about $1,000 a month in cycle bonus money, which is really nice. And so, yeah, this is when the majority of the income comes from the cycle bonus money. It's pretty cool when you get to that point. All right, organizational leader is for 2 to 4-star diamonds. So if you already met the previous rung, this should be where you should be looking to go next. All right, you always want to look ahead to the next benchmark. So for this one right here, your goal is to be making about $2,500 a month. You're hitting Success Club 5. You have to be a 2-star diamond, and you have 6 personally sponsored coaches that are earning at least 1 point, and you have 15,000 team volume. And at this point, you should have 2 personally sponsored team leaders on your team. So for the activities for this one, you're going to continue, like I said before, continue with the coach, emerald, and diamond activities. You're going to be holding regular calls with diamonds. You're going to create training videos focused on your team, participate in one-on-one calls with your upline or star diamond coach, attend the new leader conference. So I know we have quite a few people on the team that are really shooting to go to this year's new leader conference in January, which is in California. And if you guys can get there, it's incredible. So I hope it happens for you guys. I'm going to help you as much as I can. Utilize the corporate sales team, brand your team, leverage the strengths of your team leaders. So for example, an area that you struggle in, and I always use Lauren Sylvia for this because everyone on the team has different strengths and things that they do well with. And I mean, I've said it before, I'm just not that creative graphic designer type, but Lauren is. So target out the people on your team, like delegate things and have them use that strength, because you know what, that strength to them is fun and it comes easier and they're quicker at it versus you trying to do it all yourself. So start to look at your team and delegate out certain things to people based on the strengths that they have that you lack. At this point, you are building team leaders under you. You're becoming a leader of leaders at this point. That's a pretty cool feeling when you start to see the people below you reaching all these huge achievements. Nothing feels better than that. So that's when you become a leader of leaders. Leverage multiple business centers. So once you become a two-star diamond coach, guys, what's cool about it is you can open up a second business center. So just like how I always tell you guys to sign up like your spouse when you first become a coach, because you can earn cycle bonus money off of your account. You can earn cycle bonus money off of your husband's account, so you're double dipping. When you become a two-star diamond coach, it's awesome because you can open up your second business center and start to grow that. So that's a way for you to triple dip on your income and make 3 times as much, all right? So then you're earning cycle bonus money from your account, your husband's account, your second business center, and it's awesome. So each time you become 2-star in a business center, you can open up another one. You can open up to 25 business centers. Let's do it, guys. All right. This is when you really got to start to understand the compensation plan so you can talk about it and speak to it to your team. And this is where, guys, you can create the walkaway business that really just keeps growing for you. You know, you don't have to show up and put in all this hard work every single day. You can go away. You can take a 2-week vacation. You can take off like Elizabeth Harkey, guys, you know, 4 months out of the business to stay at home with your newborn baby, you know, and just do minimal check-in and still, guys, earn more and more money every single week. So that's the long-term goal with this. Put in the hard work now so that you can take the opportunity to step away later when you need to, or if you need to. And just as an example, for the 15,000 team volume, what that looks like, that's having about 167 Shakeology home direct orders in your downline. Like I said, it's not just you bringing in 167 people. On your week lag, yep, it's on your week lag. 167 Shakeology home direct orders, combination, customers, and coaches from your entire downline. All right, and last but not least, the last rung of the leadership ladder. There's not that many people in this category. No, I'm not in this category just because I'm 10-star diamond. Like I said, the rank doesn't mean that you are set in the leadership ladder rung, all right? But there are probably about like 50 people in the entire company in this category. So you need to be a 5 to 15-star diamond. You need to be making $8,500 a month. You're hitting Success Club 5. You're a 5-star diamond, you're paid 5-star diamond, and you have 8 personally sponsored coaches that are getting at least 1 Success Club point every month. You have 50,000 team volume on your weak leg. And at this point, you have 4 personally sponsored team leaders. All right, so like I said, you need to have every single category, no matter what rung you're in, to be at that point in the leadership ladder. So for this one, just so that you guys can see, you're training coaches now to train their coaches. So this is all about making like duplicatable systems. You're doing one-on-one calls with the top 1% of your team. You're evaluating team by your volume and Success Club trends, delegating tasks to leaders on your team, holding team activities and retreats, summit meetings, all that good stuff. You're attending the leadership retreat, which is once a year. You learn effective public speaking, utilizing the corporate sales team, shape and share your team culture and vision. So what do you exactly want your team and culture to be like? You're a mastery of human dynamics and goal setting. And like I said before, if you want to access the leadership ladder, this is where you would go. So here are just some facts and tips about the leadership ladder. It's going to be blank the 1st to the 5th of the month, all right? And I'm actually going to start, guys, running reports for the leadership ladder for all of you. Actually, when I hang up this call, I'm going to be posting up a chart so you guys can all see where you are. And as people move up the leadership ladder in our team, I'm going to be giving special recognition for those people. So I really think it's awesome if we can keep a close eye on this. This is where you want to be focusing. You actually, guys, want to print out the leadership ladder. This is what you want to do. Just like how you have your goals and your goal board or your vision board out in front of you at all times, you actually want to have this leadership ladder printed out. You want to have it next to you when you're doing your work. And you want to have that leadership ladder rung, that pole benchmark highlighted so that you can see what you're shooting for. You know, it's just those few categories, and then you can easily quickly see what you have and what you need to work on and what you need to meet in order to reach that rung in the leadership ladder. So that should be the next thing that you guys do. It's going to be so important. And like I said, you're going to have such a stable and solid business and organization. You won't have to worry about falling in and out and dropping rank and all that stuff. The rank will come naturally, guys. It really will. If you guys can stick to this leadership ladder and meet these benchmarks, that'll just fall into place. You won't even need to worry about it. It'll happen naturally. Okay, you can see all your personally sponsored coaches who have Success Club points in your sponsorship drill down report in your coach online office. So I can show you that. That's how I run the Success Club report every week with all the points. You can just go there. You can kind of see where everyone's at. This is new, but you can now see the leadership ladder for your downline for the previous month in the coach online office as well. So I can see where everyone is, where you guys were last month, if you're improving this month, and so can you. So it's really awesome. Currently, the leadership ladder is not tied to any incentives other than your own success, guys, for now. But I can probably bet that that's going to change soon, all right? Because the leadership ladder is way more important than just rank and moving up in rank in the company. Work towards a benchmark, not a rank. I can't say it enough, guys, but I've had, let's see here. I had one coach on the team before. She's not a coach anymore, unfortunately, but she hit diamonds so fast when she came on as a coach. But that was it. That's all she saw in her eyes was diamond. I got the rank. I got it. Now where's the money? And so she ended up quitting. If you focus on the benchmarks and the leadership ladder and where you want to go, the money is going to be there and the rank is going to be there. And you're not going to need to worry about dropping it or losing people. And you're going to be able to kill two birds with one stone. You're going to be having that stable, solid foundation for your business, which is what you need to have a thriving business over time. You're going to have that rank. It's going to come there. It's going to be naturally. And the money is going to be there. So you're going to have all those things. And I just feel like a lot of times when coaches come on, and they get a rank set in their mind. So wherever you are right now in this business, I don't care if you're a brand new coach or if you're an emerald coach or you're a diamond, that's great, but focus on that leadership ladder and getting to where you need to be versus just focusing on that rank. You're going to do things over time. You are, because I didn't do all these changes and start doing my sneak peeks and start running my coach basics and, doing team calls and stuff all at once. This all just happened over time. I've been coaching now for 15 months, but I didn't start to break away and come out of Team Drop the Cookie till probably 2 months ago, totally come out. Because now the team is self-sufficient enough that, it's not necessary. Those are my training wheels. I learned everything I needed to learn to be successful. But there comes a time, guys, where you need to just spread your wings and fly and go. And you need to do that for your own team as well. And you're going to do small things over time. You might do that coach sneak peek on your own, right now. You might host an online webinar about the business. Maybe you've already started running team calls for your team. You're not going to do it all at once. You're going to do things slowly to grow as a leader and to grow and to become more confident in what you do. You do it over time. Like I said, it took me a full year before I even branched off from Drop the Cookie. And guys, when I first started doing my team calls, you can ask the coaches on this team who have been with me since pretty much day one. There were not a lot of people on my team calls. So I don't care if you only have like maybe 2 coaches or 3. When I did my calls, I seriously only had like literally 2 or 3 people sometimes that showed up on the team call. And then it grows over time. So that's kind of cool too to watch it grow. You just got to think long term. All right. And people who hit benchmarks earn more and are less likely to quit. They're less likely to get discouraged, because if you're focusing on the rank all the time and then something goes wrong, you're more likely to be like, you know what, this just isn't for me. It's not going to work. Now I lost my rank, or now this person quit, and and then you're more likely to throw in the towel. If you focus and keep your eye literally all the time on this leadership ladder and that rung of where you're shooting to go, it's not going to happen, because you have that path now paid for you. And you just need to show up every day and put in those daily disciplines and be able to realize that it's not going to happen, obviously, overnight, but it will happen over time. But it's a much more clear-cut way to have that strong business. All right. So stop the screen share here. So that was the call all about the leadership ladder. And we're going to be spending a lot more time, really, guys, like talking about that. And like I said, I'm going to be spending a lot of time now posting up charts and things like that on the team page so that everyone can see where they are and we can cheer each other on. Because, that's what I want for all of you guys. I really do. I want you guys to have strong, solid foundations for yourself, because I know what all your goals are. So I know where you want to go with this business, and everyone has different goals. But the only way we're going to get there and for you to be able to achieve those is if you follow that guideline and you keep your eye on it all the time. So I'm highly encouraging you to print it out and keep it next to you at all times so you can see where you're at and constantly be checking it. All right, let me just check the chat here and see if I missed anything. There's a lot of chat going on here. Just give me 1 second. If anybody has questions, just start to get them in your mind for a second while I'm just reading this over.
No, but I'm going to interrupt it because we all had some wine to toast to Miss Kathy for hitting 10-star diamond, and I left mine in the fridge because if I drink this late at night, I'll be in trouble. But we wanted to raise our glasses and toast you because 10-star diamond, we wouldn't have hit it if it wasn't for you teaching us how to get there. So,
you guys are so
we
nice.
love you.
Cheers, guys. Oh, I love you guys too. Seriously, and like I said, it's all you guys. It really is. Like, you guys are just an incredible team and just an incredible group of people, really. But that was so sweet. Thank you guys for for planning that. That was so cute. Aw. All right, let me see here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I had a Captain Morgan last night. I'm doing the ultimate reset, and it was just stress mode city, and I had one. Whatever. I'm only human. All right, let me just.
I have a bottle of unopened wine just saying for tomorrow.
Yeah, oh, good. Thank you.
During the day. I can day drink. I can't night drink.
You're so cute, Jesse. It's so funny. That was good wine, though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let me just see here. Yeah. It grows over time, guys. Like the week lag, I'm not kidding. Like, I remember like looking at mine and being like, holy mother of God. It was like, when you first start out, it's like low, obviously, because you're brand new. And I remember, like, it's so true. Like, when it finally hit 1,000, I'm like, yes! Like, that's a huge, like, achievement to celebrate. It just keeps going up from there. It really does. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it really is just, you gotta think long term. You gotta think, once you do become a diamond, every single person that you guys should be signing up, I don't care what they are, put them on your weak leg. That's where they need to go, because that's where you need the volume so that you can maximize out that cycle bonus money. And plus, unless you're about to lose rank, like if you're like very borderline, you know what I mean? And you're about to lose a rank, like sometimes if that happens to me, like my second CBC or whatnot, I see, oh shoot, I only got like 4 on one leg, then I'll put someone else there as buffer so that I always have like 6 and 6 on each leg. But other than that, anytime you sign up somebody else, once you have that buffer going, always put them on your weak leg, always. Let's see here. Yeah, that's good. I'm seeing Kelly Paul here. She's seeing the reflection from the cycle bonus money. That's awesome. It really is so cool when you get to that point, though. Like I remember when I went away on vacation in March for the Success Club trip and I did nothing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. My paycheck was higher this week and I didn't do anything than it was last week. And I sold like 3 challenge packs the week before. It's funny how that happens. It is. It's all in time. All right. Yeah, and you just celebrate small victories along the way, really. Like seriously, you really do. It's, you celebrate the first coach you sign up. You celebrate when you become an Emerald coach. You celebrate when you first get your first active coach. All these small victories that you celebrate along the way. You celebrate when you first hit Success Club and when your coach hits Success Club. Like that's so exciting too. So if anybody has any questions or needs any information on this, let me know. And, if you want the PowerPoint slide, I'm happy to share it with you too, so that you can have that. But yes, when I hang up the call with you guys, I'm going to be running a report and putting it on the team page so that you can see where you're at. And then you can work from there going forward. But it's so, so, so helpful just to see it out. So that way you can have that strong, stable organization that's being built below you and around you. All right. Yeah, if you lose people, yep, you just need to place them where they need to be placed. Always talk about the business opportunity to people. Like, I can't stress enough just taking advantage of the coach sneak peeks and constantly talking to people. Like it's like how you make working out like part of your routine every day. You should make talking about the business opportunity to people like the same priority as that. And all you have to do is just be honest with them and share with them what being a part of this team has done for you. It doesn't need to be financial, at all. Literally, when I first started, when I first signed up, I talked all about the team and how much I loved being around positive people all the time and how great it was to have that support to lose that baby weight that I needed to lose. I talked all about that and the 30 pounds that I needed to lose. Now, if it wasn't for the support system that I had in place, I probably wouldn't have stuck with it. So you can talk about that. You can talk about like the type of person that you're becoming, along the way, and just how incredible it is. We're all coaches, so we know, but just be honest and speak genuinely about it to people. And just, you don't need to go into this whole life story about yourself, but just share a little bit with them so they can get like a little snippet, and then just tell them, that we have that free 5-day coach sneak peek running twice a month, and ask them if they'd like to be added to it so they could be just a fly on the wall, and just keep their names written down so that you can constantly keep in check with them. Because that's key, is being able to bring on other coaches like us that want to go out and change people's lives. All right. Yeah, and Carrie just said, and that's why keeping up with the loyal Shakeology customers is so important. It's so true. Anybody that you sign up, you want to make sure that you're not just signing them up and then running and that's it, because you were pushing for Success Club or something like that. It's a person that you're signing up. So you want to make sure that you're constantly checking in with them and making sure that they have a recipe that they love, and asking them if they need help, asking them if they need to be added into a challenge, just letting them know that you're there for them. Even if they've been doing it for 6 months straight, you don't want to just think oh yeah, well, they're in it for the long haul, they love it. You still want to make sure that you are keeping in contact with those people. So setting a schedule even for that is helpful. All right. Did anybody have anything else that they wanted to say or share? Any questions, concerns? No? Okay. Well, I recorded the call at the very beginning and then I shut it off 2 minutes or 3 minutes in, and I started it again. So this one's going to be a little crazy when I go to post the recording, but it's all right. We're just going to go with it. We're going to roll with it, guys. All right. Don't worry about it being far away with the weak leg. It's going to come with time. It really does. It just comes with each person that you sign up, sticking with the fundamentals, which is, you got to hit Success Club every single month. It has to be a non-negotiable. You need to just do, honest to God, whatever it takes to make it happen. Because if that's not happening, it's going to be it's pretty much going to be almost near impossible. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You have to hit Success Club 5. You don't have to go crazy and hit Success Club 10, but You do have to be hitting Success Club 5, because really all Success Club 5 does, guys, really is just cover the cost of your Shakeology. So if you want more than just to cover the cost of your Shakeology, it has to be at Success Club 10 even, you know, every single month. You can do it. You just got to say to yourself, like, I'm doing it. And you're just going to write it down, and you're going to just do whatever it takes to make it happen. All right. You guys can do it. You guys are all rock stars. Tons of rock stars. This whole team, bunch of rock stars. Yeah, Kelly just said, like, I mean, she made Success Club 10 a non-negotiable, and that's helped her. Like, you know, when she came on and she decided, like, that's it, you know what, I'm going to turn this into a business. Like, I love this that much, you know, Success Club 10 every single month. It wasn't like, yeah, I'm going to try for Success Club 10. Yeah, I'll see if it happens. If it does, it doesn't. It was like, Success Club 10 is where it's going to be at. And she's hit it every single month. You know, that's been like me too. When I first signed on, I made a couple non-negotiables when I first came on, and I've done it every single month, because in my mind, it's a top priority. And if you know where you want to go with this business, that's what really helps. If you really, truly know where you want to go with this business, you'll know that it has to be non-negotiable. It's got to happen. All right. Everyone can do it. You guys can all do it. Like these people who hit these crazy numbers and just, you know, Success Club 10 or whatnot, you know, they're not doing anything different. They're not doing anything special. There's no secret magic. They're no better than you. It's just that they're talking to more people and they're doing it consistently. That is the key. They're not just doing it on the weekends. They're not, you know, like when they've got something going on, they're not like, oh, forget it, I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it in 2 days from now. They're like, no, I'm going to get this done now. I'm tired, but I'm going to send out 3 to 5 invites right now, and then I'm going to go to bed. That's going to take me like 2 minutes. I'm going to just do it. And then they do it. And that's all they're doing, really. All right. I know. Kim's excited because she really is shooting, you know, Kim came on strong too, guys. She's a newer coach, and she's just like a rocket ship taking off. And yeah, it's her goal too to get to the New Leaders Conference in January. So you guys can do it. It's so much fun if you can get there. You just got to help your coaches work together. All right. All right, guys. Well, I don't want to talk your ear off all night long, because I know I love these calls and I could talk all night because I'm a talker, but I know you guys have lives and things to do. But it was so good to see you guys all on the call tonight, and congratulations again on all your achievements, and to Kelly too. I hope that you're celebrating tonight, because that is amazing. She didn't even know, guys, that she was officially turning a 1-star today. She's been so busy and time has flown by. So that was a nice surprise, I'm sure. That 6-week period is always stressful, you know, when you become 1-star and then move up, you have to hold it for 6 straight weeks, and it's like, ah! But you did it. I'm so proud of you guys. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend. And cheers to you all. And I will see you the next week. Bye, guys.